भद्रन्नो अपि वातयमनः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओंकारबिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः। ओंकाराय नमो नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। In this world, even though the human being is the most intellect, but yet it is seen according to the history that the human being usually misuses or even abuses his own mind and intellect, and thereby there is an imbalance in the whole universe. And the supreme power, which is called as God, which has created this world, which is maintaining this world, preserving this world, and at last it is the same power that will destroy this whole world. To preserve this world in a proper way, as we need a balance in the nature, similarly in the society also, there is need of a balance and harmony. But it is seen in this world, the history says very clearly, time to time there was demonication. There were virtues more sometimes the vices. There was more humanity certain times, passion, everything, certain times hatredness, and everything was more. Whichever comes to the maximum, and that is not right. To bring a balance again and again, as stated in Gita also, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there is total thrashing of the virtues, the immoral people, the inhuman people, the demonic people try to suppress and try to exploit true beings who want to live with happiness, who want to live with peace. At those times, God comes in one way or the other. He either incarnates himself or he adopts certain enlightened people through whom he teaches and preaches and brings a balance in this human world. Among such people whom we consider as the great souls, the gurus, or the messiahs, or what the Western people say, one among them is the most famous Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya. According to Shiva Purana, he is considered as the avatar, the incarnation of Lord Shiva. It is said that in the 26th part of this Kali Yuga, when there is totally anti-Vedic people, the society becomes anti-Vedic, Lord Shiva will himself incarnate as Shankaracharya and induce back the Vedic philosophies and the Vedic religion, the Vedic thought, the Vedic sacrifices, etc. And according to history also, At the time of Shankaracharya, when he took birth, at that time, Buddhism and Jainism were anti-Vedas, preaching against the Vedas, doing all odds against the Vedas, practicing such rituals and spiritual practices which are not endorsed by the Vedas. At that time he took birth, and even those people who considered themselves as the Vedic people, they were also going against the Vedas. Because time and age, there was lack of knowledge. In the lineages were broken in between due to the Buddhism and Jainism. Therefore, those who were Hindus, the so-called Sanatanites, the Hindus, they were also not following the Vedas properly. They were misinterpreting, misunderstanding, and wrongly preaching the same thing, which has to be done in a different way. Seeing all that, Lord Shiva incarnated himself in a place called Karadi in the present Kerala in South India. And from the childhood itself, he was bent towards sannyasa, to knowledge, to freeing from the wrong understandings, the people, and to bring back a true view, to give a true attitude towards what Veda says, and remove all the misinterpolations and misunderstandings, misinterpretations. He started, as usual as a Brahmin boy does, with the studies in the Gurukula. But because he was an incarnation in a short period, he could learn everything and understand everything of the Vedas. At the very small age of, as according to the history, some people say at the age of 12, he left his house and moved towards the north in search of a true Guru who has got the true Vedic knowledge, and reached Omkareshwar, a place in Madhya Pradesh, the central part of India. There he found some sannyasis, and he found his grand guru, his guru also there, Govindapadacharya and Gaudapadacharya. Having learned from him the actual Vedic knowledge, he changed his mind. He decided the only way is to become a sannyasi, and through that sannyas itself, he will be able to actually put proper pressure and impression on both the rulers and the public, so that he can change the whole image of the country. This is what he did step by step within a short age of 32 years. He changed not only the whole of India but even all neighboring countries of India too. Nepal, the then called Burma, which is called at present is Myanmar, etc. In his lifetime, he considered all the sections of the people, not only for the elite, he gave Vedanta knowledge, but he has composed a lot of stotras of different deities, seeing into the wishes and the bending of the people to different deities. Everybody's heart is bent to somebody else. All cannot accept one type of God or one form of God. So everybody's wish was there. Accordingly, he made a lot of stotras. And not only that, to the people who are totally illiterate, to them also, whom we call at the present day Adivasis, he organized them, made their own society, and out of them the valorous people, he brought them into the Naga force, which he used with certain kings to bring down forcibly and make them accept the Vedas and follow the Vedic culture, the true human culture, the Indian culture. So, in this way, the most illiterate, he organized and called them as Nagas. And today we see the Naga sadhus, though in very less number, and irrespective of any caste, nowadays the sadhus become as Naga. But at that time it was only the Adivasis, the most illiterate. Even them also he organized. He gave them also way how to do different rituals, how to do puja. He said that this is your deity, this is your mantra, this is how you have to do the puja, this is how you have to develop yourself on the spiritual path. So he gave way to each and every person. All those are wandering without proper guidance, without proper knowledge. He brought them all into under one single roof, which called as the Sanatana Dharma. And the most important among all his works is, that is, it is the Bhashyam on the Laghu Prasthana 3, which you call as the Brahma Sutras, the 10 Upanishads, and Bhagavad Gita. He, in his commentary, which we call as Bhashyam, he actually did not give what Kevaladvaita philosophy has to say, did not give philosophy wants to say by the Vedas, but he touched all such people who were giving such arguments, which arguments were totally not supported directly or indirectly by the Vedas. All wrong, absurd arguments, he answered with such arguments which were according to the Vedas. Thereby, by refuting the arguments of all other philosophies, he established the non-dual philosophy. In such a lucid way, simple way, even though it's very difficult to the present day's mind to understand what he's saying very clearly, but with the gurus, with the teachers who are and who have taught, we have learned from the actual tradition. Through them we are able to understand what he has given to this humanity and how he has made us understand and realize the actual goal of the human being and how to tread on the path, the spiritual path, to attain it. He very nicely says how you can strike a balance between karma, the action, bhakti, devotion, and jnana, knowledge. Until and unless the person is not able to strike an absolute balance between the three, action, devotion, and knowledge, one cannot attain what we call as moksha, liberation. So step by step, he says later on that actually there is no world at all. World is an illusion. Therefore is called as a Mayavadi also. He is just like a magician. Does all the magic which is with his power within himself. And he shows things, and those things are not at all real. And neither they exist. Until we are seeing, it exists only according to the wish of that particular magician. Similarly, it is with this. We accept the Supreme Being, which you call as the Brahman, the non-dual self. It is himself. We have superimposed due to our own ignorance. We are superimposing all that we are seeing in this world. But actually, once we realize, who am I? Once we attain the answer, who am I? When we are able to experience the true self, then we will realize that the whole thing is superimposition, nothing to exist other than oneself. Establishing this, he said that everybody to experience this has to go to a proper traditional way, and that traditional way is the way shown by the Vedas. Hari Om Tat Sat.